For Highland, the 5'6" senior, number 11, Brian Tuttle.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are here tonight with Lady Prexies basketball. With you tonight is Todd Schneider and telecom extraordinaire, purveyor of all wonderful things digital, Mr. John Mullins.
Yeah, I'm going to try to fill in for Scotty for a little bit. He couldn't make it today. He did yesterday with Jeff Ruth, which was nice. Heck of a game yesterday. If you didn't get a chance to make it to the game yesterday, it is posted on our YouTube channel, HHS Telecom, and on our cable access Marion area Spectrum channel 1022, and it is on the schedule. So check that game out. We did fall short, but only by 3 points, and Shelby is a great team.
So the boys Prexy basketball team played a tough ball game then, huh?
Tough ball. They were down 14 points, I think, at one point, and came back. And one shot away from at least tying it.
Well, you know, what was it? Woody Hayes said, you don't ever really lose sometimes. Time just runs out on you.
That's exactly what happened. If we would have had another minute, I think we could have had him.
For the Prexies, a 6-foot senior, up forward, number 23, Justice Simon Ross.
All right, folks, we are done with the introductions. It's time to play basketball. We got the Lady Prexies, who are 2-2, versus Highland girls, who are 1-3. If I am correct, this is the first year that the Highland ladies Highland basketball. It's the first year they've been in the MOAC, correct, Mr. Mullins?
I believe so.
Yeah. I know football has a year. Football, I believe, finished out in their old conference, and then this year, basketball and I believe wrestling and all other sports join the MOAC. Tip-off is up. Justice got the tip-off. All right. Kamaris takes it up. Pass it to her sister. Oh.
A little tip there.
A little bit of an errant ball, right?
Well, we got it. We got it back.
Nice pass to Gracie. Ooh. Thought Gracie might have almost walked there for a second with that head fake, but apparently she did not. Nice. There we go. Keani Jackson raining down thunder from above.
Yeah, another nice thing about our telecom program is we have the coaches come in once a week for our Coaches Corner program, so we get to know some of the inside basketball.
Basketball is one of those sports I've always watched, but I've just never really understood. I mean, I understand the game, I guess, but not a ton.
Well, believe it or not, I played basketball in high school.
Did you really?
Yeah, I was not good, but I did.
You were on the team, right? You were on the team.
I always tell people, you know, the starters need the second string.
Absolutely.
They don't get to be first stringers without the second string.
Somebody has to give everybody a rest,
That's
right?
That's right. But some of the things that Coach White was talking about in Coach's Corner was endurance and ball control. So it's nice to see that they're hopefully working towards that goal.
Gotcha.
Yeah, in basketball, I wasn't tall, but I was slow.
All right, ladies, Prexies pass the ball in. All right. Early lead by the Lady Prexies.
Highland can't get anything to fall, and that's okay with me.
Yeah, me too. Me too. Anaya Mitchell bringing the ball up court. Passes it to Kiani Jackson. Down in the post to Justice Diamond Ross. Kiani from outside.
Oh, she's out.
Oh, she tried. She tried.
Gymnastic move.
She tried to walk the tightrope.
Checking in for Highland, number 14.
Gracie's going to inbound. Gracie's one of our telecom kids. Telecom 2, actually.
Yeah, Gracie actually. Kiani puts. That was.
Oh. She did save it. Oh.
Nice.
Nice move
Hustle
by Gracie.
By Gracie.
I think everybody was in shock. I think the Highland girls were like, really?
Oh.
Now they're going to call a jump ball on that.
I can't believe they called jump ball.
It was
on
a
that.
little late.
Yeah, it looks like she was able to. She was able
away.
to roll over on her butt and pass the ball to Anaya Mitchell.
They want him under the basket. Little referee confusion. We had a lot of referee confusion last night, but we won't go there. Nice little inbound for Highland. Gets him on the board.
I think in boys basketball, though, it's probably easy sometimes to get that confusion, especially if you have a really fast-paced game.
And it was.
You know?
Number one, Shelby was incredibly good.
Oh, he didn't call a foul on that.
No, that's what we saw last night as well. I mean, there were a couple of times where one of our guys almost got tackled underneath the basket and nothing. It's like, really?
And, maybe the angle he was at. Oh, never mind. He called it.
Yep.
Never mind. He called it. I was going to say, maybe he saw something I did, but that looked like her arms got chopped there.
Well, I tell you, both boys and girls need to work on foul shots. I mean, I going back, I hate to go back to the boys' game all the time, but if we would have made our foul shots, we would have won that game.
Well, they call it the charity stripe for a reason.
Yeah.
Can either help you or hurt you. I remember I was at a Harding boys basketball game a couple years back watching the boys play Clear Fork, and that game went into 3 overtimes.
Oh, gosh.
And it was because neither team could land their foul shots.
Right. Okay, Highland's going to run some pressure. And that is not a problem.
That's the part of Anaya's game. I've watched Lady Prexies play a lot of their ball games, and that's the part of her game that I really think that when she gets that going, that's what can really set the Lady Prexies apart from other basketball teams.
Well, I think you can also see her progress just from the first few games we've played here, how strong she's come on and just keeps improving.
All right, number 11 from Highland drains the first shot. Brylan Tuggle.
Okay, sunk them both. Okay. Whoops. Got away from her. Ooh, that was a...
I thought that was a walk.
Yeah.
Nope.
Nope.
He called a timeout, yeah.
Second timeout. We'll stay here for a little bit.
Yeah, if it were a minute timeout, we would
go to a break.
Go to a commercial break, but I don't think people want to listen to us drone on for a minute. Needless to say, people who watch a lot of these basketball games and football games on YouTube are probably tired of hearing my voice.
No. I disagree. I think they look forward to it.
Well, I hope so.
And
I hope so.
I hope we're somewhat entertaining.
Well, and like I've said many times, and I know you agree with me on this, filming these games and broadcasting them are something that I know you take serious and I take serious because really, literally, these are the snapshots of these kids' lives. 10, 15 years from now, these young ladies can type in, Prexies versus Highland 2021 and pull up this game and show their kids and say, hey, look at this, little Johnny. This is your mom when I was, 17 years old playing basketball. I sure wish stuff like this was around when I played because the only thing I have left of my playing days are old, crusty VHS tapes.
Right, and those VHS tapes don't hold up.
No, they don't.
And I know a lot of people wanted us to digitize those, and we started to, but we were having too much trouble with them.
Well, and the reality is there's only so much you can do digitizing those things. And
right.
I mean, at one time there was a substantial VHS library here at Harding. Oh, nice.
Move.
Yeah.
Oh, it came unplugged. Yep.
All right, 2 minutes and 36 seconds left. The Lady Prexies with an 11-7 lead. The Lady Scots have gone on a little bit of a mini run here. Little bit of a run. We had some technical difficulties. It happens.
Camera came unplugged. Whoops.
Certainly have to have power. Oh! Called a foul on the floor.
Highland foul number 14, Cameron Stover. That's first second, team second.
Should
Number 34, Riley Howard.
Yeah, Highland's starting to warm up a little bit. We need to
a little bit.
keep that pressure up.
Hannah White checks in the ball game for the Prexies. Gracie Thompson checks out.
What was that?
I believe that was a foul.
That was interesting.
We got some headphones on here, but the PA system in here is mighty loud. And Coach Brett McCreary has a thundering voice.
Upper foot.
Yep, kick. At this point, with 2 fouls called and a kick called, it feels like the Lady Prexies have had the ball at this end of the floor for like 5 minutes.
Yeah. Okay, I was going to say.
Yeah.
We'll be in the bonus round here pretty soon.
That is literally 3 fouls.
In a row.
And the clock was at like 2:30 when the Lady Prexies, so in 40 minutes of play. Oh, just
right.
Can't get those to fall.
You always want them to fall, but I tell you, I think the Lady Presidents are playing well right now.
Yeah.
They're being patient. They're running plays.
Well, and I think it's important to note that
was forced.
That with Coach White, she got sandwiched between 2 bodies there.
Yeah. With
Coach White becoming the head coach and keeping all of the assistants, and then the head coach 2 head coaches ago coming back to be an assistant, Evan Geyer.
Yep.
They've kept some continuity. And one of the things that's really, we've had a couple years where things haven't been so well, but one thing that has been a consistent in our sports program is our Lady Prexies have always managed to put a pretty quality product on the floor. Like I said, there's been a couple years that maybe the record wasn't so good, couple down years, but overall they've managed to put a pretty good product on the floor over the last, 15, 16, not even 20 years, I guess.
Sure. Well, and they play some pretty tough competition, too. I mean, as do the boys. That was a little dangerous there. I don't like that behind-the-back thing.
That was a smart non-foul by Anaya Mitchell.
Yeah.
Wouldn't be surprised if Coach White takes a timeout here, depending on how this offensive series goes.
Right.
The Lady Prexies are able to get a bucket to drop here.
Roaring down to the end of this period, so.
Yeah,
like I said,
probably not the best time to call a timeout.
Yeah, endurance was one of his things he was talking about. And you can see that they're playing tired right now. They came out really strong.
It's kind of like they come out with that burst of energy, and then they just kind of,
slow it down.
Slow it down a little bit. All right, Lady Prex is going to try to get the final shot off.
Nope.
Nothing doing. Don't foul. Don't foul. Don't foul. All right.
Okay, 11-9.
Yep, we'll take a quick commercial break with Mary Harding High School Telecom Production. All right, we are back in what was kind of a back and forth first quarter. Lady Prexies came roaring out, took a huge lead, and then just kind of stalled, and the Lady Scots just chipped away at the lead.
You don't want to see the Lady Presidents lose that intensity they came out with, which that was just part of that.
Well, and right now the Lady Prexies are just being sloppy with their with the basketball right now with ball control. Nice move.
Nice
Move. Just what the Lady Prexies needed.
Hey, I'm happy to see the pep band back.
Yeah.
I think this is our first game with the pep band.
Well, and we talked about it a lot. There's a lot of things we lost and we didn't have with COVID, and it's nice to see these things come back.
Yep.
It's unfortunate that cases are rising again.
Tell me about it.
It's unfortunate.
Being one of those people that it rose up on.
Yeah, I've never been shy about my experience with it. I caught it last November, and even though I felt pretty terrible, my case, compared to most, was mild.
Well, and I'll tell you, the thing is, I still have some after effects. And I've talked to several people, same thing. It's like it lingers. I feel okay. Still have some heaviness in my chest and stuff, but we're powering through here. It's the season. We had basketball yesterday. We had a Grant concert yesterday.
You pretty much have something about 2 or 3 nights a week, don't you?
Sometimes 2 events a night. So
well, and I think that's one of those things that people don't realize, that all of those memories of their kids that they see of them singing, playing basketball, football, that stuff happens because of the hard work that you put in, but not only
Right.
you, but also your students.
Yeah. Speaking of which, we got to give a shout out to Ethan Bender because he has been the switcher man for every game we've had so far.
Telecom King.
Yep. Harding foul.
Harding foul number 23. Justice Steinman Ross at first. Team third. Line for Highland.
I'll tell you what, they're making their foul shots. This
are.
could be a dangerous predicament for us if we get into a fouling situation. Because basically they've almost caught Harding with foul shots.
Anaya Mitchell taking it to the hoop. Talented freshman Anaya Mitchell. Oh. 1 point ball game.
Yep, they're coming alive.
In a tight ball game, those 3-pointers can make all the difference. Oh, Hannah White's got to fight for that rebound. Tell you what, Keani Jackson is a shot blocking machine.
Abby Jordan and number 11, Brian Tuttle. Checking in with Rexy, number 32, Gracie Thompson.
You know, another thing, this is a young team.
This is a very young team.
So you're
You
seeing,
have,
you're
what,
seeing some
2
things.
freshmen on the floor. Oh, Keani wanted a foul called on that one. Did not happen. Lady Prexies are cleaning up on the boards, on the rebounds. They're just not getting shots to fall.
A little bit of a push off there. Got to shake that off.
Yep.
Get right back in there. Don't let that bother you too much.
Keani looks a little frustrated right now.
Yeah.
Good defense by the Lady Prexies. Kamaris Jackson. Yeah, that's a good call right there. 2 shots. All right, we talked about those all-important foul shots here.
Team fifth. Line for Prexies, and Aya Mitchell shoots 2.
Oh, in and out.
A lot of bounce on that one.
There she got it. There's a little stagger step there. There we go. Out on them.
Tell you what, you can tell Keani Jackson is just getting frustrated.
Yeah.
There's been so many times she's taken a shot up, and it looks like, there's a foul there, but apparently there's something the refs just aren't seeing because there's a couple they haven't called. Turnover by the Lady Prexies. Oh! That
no walk.
Was a travel. Well, game's tied now. But we can be upset because the travel wasn't called there, but the reality is the Lady Prexies have to do a better job of protecting the ball, making those foul shots, and getting the shots to just fall. That could be the difference in the ball game right now. That young lady getting hot. 18 points by the Prexies. She has 6 of them. 25% of the Lady Prexies' points.
Okay. Tie ball game. I'm glad she can do that, and I'm glad she's doing it. But
Absolutely.
I still want to see him run some plays.
Nia Mitchell with 8 points. Nice. Minute and some change left. Oh!
I think that's a frustration foul.
Yeah, it really is. You're a little bit of frustration that you gave up the turnover and you work hard to try to get the ball back, and in the process of doing that, you commit a foul. So those things happen. I couldn't play basketball. I think I'd commit a foul like every play. Seriously. All right, turnover. The Lady Prexies play it right here. They can not only take the last shot, but go into halftime with the lead.
Oh, come on. I tell you what, we have... I think Coach White's going to have a talk with them at halftime.
Got to protect the ball better.
Protect the ball better. Play with a little bit more intensity. They started out great.
They did.
And then I've just seen this kind of sluggishness starting to...
creep in, if you will.
Yeah.
Pretty even on fouls, though.
Oh, yeah.
Although most of Highlands were in like a 30-second period.
Yeah. And they're making their foul shots.
They are.
That's the difference right now in the score. I think that was off on them. No?
Out on us.
Now, why did that ref, who was behind...
Okay, never mind. They switch a call.
I was going to say, because
they switch a call.
Our side was what showed who hit it last.
Because the guy who had the better angle was...
Oh, no. Yeah.
All right, Lady Prexies managed to keep a 1-point lead in what's been a back and forth first half. All right, folks, we're going to go to halftime with the Marion Harding High School Telecom production. Stick around for your second half action.
The U.S. Army Junior Reserve Officers Training Corps is one of the largest character development and citizenship programs for youth in the world. Their mission is to promote character and leadership development focused on developing self-confidence, discipline, citizenship, leadership skills, and a sense of responsibility within the individual cadet. Throughout this course, cadets will focus on developing citizenship and patriotism. They will develop self-reliance and responsiveness to all authority, improving the ability to communicate well both orally and in writing. They will develop an appreciation of the importance of physical fitness. They will increase a respect for the role of the U.S. Armed Forces in support of national objectives. They will develop a knowledge of team-building skills and basic military skills. In addition, anyone taking the 1 to 3 years of this course grants cadets the ability to rank higher should they pursue a military career pathway. For more information, contact your guidance counselor or see Lieutenant Colonel Espinoza in room 234. Global logistics is the process of managing the flow of resources or goods between businesses and the consumers. In addition, global logistics analyzes the acquisition of goods, how the goods are stored, and the methods of transporting the goods within a supply chain. At Harding High School, we are proud to offer a 2-year class in the study of global logistics. In this class, students will receive an English credit for taking Logistics 1. They will also participate in multiple field trips, making connections through real-world projects with local businesses. These students will obtain Career Pathway Logistics certification, earning 12 credits for graduation. Students may also earn Lean Six Sigma certification, giving them a credentialed advantage in the job market. However, most importantly, logistics offers transferable life skills including communications, economic forecasting, workflow optimization, general management, and financial planning skills that will make them invaluable to any career they pursue. If you're interested in global logistics, don't hesitate. Talk to your guidance counselor or stop in to see Mr. Ellis in room 245 for more information. Welcome to Harding Telecom Digital Media. Unlike television, print, and radio media, which are all one-way communications, digital media creates an interconnected world of interactive communications that puts you in control of content creation and broadcasting. As a member of Harding Telecom, we have 3 ways of building your digital media skills. As an underclassman, you can take our semester-long class, Intro to Video Editing, where you'll be introduced to the latest hardware and software in digital media. Learn to create your own content with overlays, special effects, and audio processors. Your content will only be limited by your imagination. Telecom 1 is a year-long class that introduces you to the world of audio-video broadcast communications. Here you will learn how to operate video hardware and software, design sets, direct and produce events, and expand your editing capabilities broadcasting online and over our public access television channel. You will learn to produce daily news announcements and share your creations throughout our cable television and social media networks. Finally, Telecom 2 is our year-long class available for upperclassmen who have completed the prerequisite Telecom 1 class. Here you will produce and direct your own broadcast events. You will be put in charge of productions and lead other students through the introductory processes of media production. Many of our telecom graduates have gone on to study broadcast media in college and launched careers as television news and weather personalities, Emmy-winning editors for nationally syndicated television shows, and audio production engineers. So don't hesitate to schedule Harding Telecom Digital Media. Talk to your guidance counselor or see Mr. Mullins in room 201.
We are back.
All right. It is nice to have the pet band here tonight.
Totally changed the dynamic of the room.
Absolutely.
Okay, hopefully Coach White and his team have had a little conversation.
Absolutely. Rectified some of those mistakes that took what was an early lead and an early big lead.
Oh, yeah.
I believe the Lady Prexel were up
11
like
to nothing?
9-0 at
Yeah.
one time. And slowly but surely they stalled, and the Lady Scots scored a lot of points. And the Prexies didn't score very many.
But I would say, what, almost half of those were foul shots that Highland made?
I think so. I think you're right. Anaya Mitchell picks up her second foul.
And again, I think we get those fouls from playing kind of sloppy, kind of slow. and
Absolutely. My apologies, Anaya Mitchell did not pick up her second foul.
Tight shot, just follow the ball. What is it? Tight shot, so just follow whoever has the ball. Doing double duty tonight. He's filling in for Scott Cameron.
There we go.
And so I've got another telecom member here. Kyler just joined us from the Pet Band. He's going to work third quarter for us.
Lady Prexies with an early 3-point lead.
There you go. Oh! I thought for sure that was going to fall.
Yeah, so did I. Hopefully this end of the floor is a little more forgiving to the Prexies.
Really?
Justice
Three.
Steinman Ross with a three-pointer gives the Prexies an early 6-point lead.
That's what we need. We need to go on a little bit of a run here and just get a nice cushion. But I spoke too soon.
Number 23 for Highland. Emma West had something to say about that.
She had a little hippity hop there, but that's okay.
Keani Jackson said,
she nailed it.
I can make those too. I can make those too.
Highland's kind of coming alive now. Nice.
Tell you what, Anaya Mitchell's having herself a heck of a ball game.
If she could just get some of that intensity to rub off.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, that was slow. We were slow on defense with that inbound. That was
nice inbounds play there by Highland. Prex still with a 4-point lead.
I tell you, I just see. Okay.
All right. See if Anaya Mitchell can get some charity from the. Oh, wait. Did they call it on the floor? Yep, called it on the floor.
On the floor, she wasn't. Well. There you go. And yes,
and one.
Yes.
Just is able to get this down. The Lady Prexies will have had 3 3-point plays.
And that was literally a push in the back. I mean,
yeah. There we go.
Nice.
Prex with a timeout here. See if this is a full or a 30-second.
30 seconds.
30-second. We'll stick around. Like we said, the Lady Prexies have had 3 3-point plays during this third quarter.
I think they planned it that way. 3 for 3.
3 for 3. All right. Waiting on the Lady Scouts to get on the floor here. 4 minutes and 45 seconds left.
I don't. Is that a timeout? Oh. Highland's coach is frustrated. I don't know what that was, but that was the look of disgust.
Yeah, that was the look of disdain, if you will.
One of those, are you kidding me moments.
He's like, ladies, I just drew this up. What are you guys doing?
As teachers, we have those moments every day in the classroom.
Absolutely.
I just told you.
Absolutely.
Okay, I don't know. He's still frustrated. Look at him.
He's probably thinking, like, where's my Tums?
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh.
That was definitely a foul. So we've had 2 seconds tick off the clock in what's been about a 5-minute span.
Yes, yeah. We've not moved from this end of the court.
No, we have not.
And the poor coach here is about to have a nervous breakdown. Nice move. You got it,
Yeah.
Good is good.
Prex's 5-point lead. Nice take there by Highland. Oh.
Bad pat, but off her foot. That should be our ball.
We got lucky on that one.
Off the foot.
Kick again.
Kick
again. Once again, 20 seconds
It's
has
like
ticked off the clock in what's been about a 10-minute span.
We call this the Groundhog Day game.
Absolutely.
There it goes.
You know, though, with them kicking the ball like that, I would think in basketball there'd be some kind of like, if you kick the ball like that 3 or 4 times in a row, like shouldn't you think there should be some kind of foul or something? Speaking of fouls, spoke too soon.
Yeah. But
Justice with 4 fouls. She's going to be taken out of the game.
I was going to say, she might want to sit at least the rest of this period.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what he's doing.
Hannah White coming in to take the place.
That, you know, she's got more height than anybody on the court. You're going to want to save her for the end.
Absolutely. Losing Justice.
We got to get those rebounds. Is that on Gracie?
You're right. This is the Groundhog Day game.
My goodness.
29 seconds.
Yeah, I did.
39 seconds has gone off the clock in about a 15-minute span.
Her hands were straight up. I don't like that call at all. Not that it matters.
Maybe the basketball gods agreed with you.
Yeah. They're looking for a fast break. There you go.
Nia Mitchell got to slow it down. They're coming up behind her.
Well.
So, 45 seconds has come off the clock in what's been about a 20-minute period.
Another foul. We're just taking turns here. Okay. It took its time going in, but it went in.
Gracie Thompson.
Gracie back with the rebound.
Nice rebound.
Put it back.
Oh. Hannah White just not able
That's
to hold
all right.
on to it.
Set.
Travel.
I think that's the first time they've called that. Okay. Right back at you. There you go. Now take your time. Nice.
There we go.
Set. Ooh, that was a
Possession arrow.
Awful quick jump ball. But okay. I don't know how that went in.
That was a nice take by Cameron Stover.
Yeah. Come on now. She's not having her best game. Gracie with the rebound. That was a reach. I don't know.
Gracie Thompson battling down low, though.
Yeah. But Highland girl was over her back, and
Also in for Highland, number 11, Brian Tuttle.
that was a forced shot. She should have reset her feet.
Gracie
Nice.
Thompson with
Yeah.
the steal. I don't know if I'd call it a steal, though.
She just stepped in there and
I mean,
took
it goes down as a steal, don't get me wrong, but
Yep.
looks like they Highland just aired there a little bit and passed it to the wrong person.
Yeah.
Good job by Gracie Thompson. Nice pass.
Nice. There you
Nice
go.
take by Gracie Thompson.
Now they're putting some distance between them. Got some subs coming in for Highland. She thought about that one.
Hannah White with the rebound. Nia Mitchell taking the ball up the court.
Yeah, don't force it. That's, you got a little bit of a lead. You got the clock on your side.
Yep, that's when you just have to slow it down a little bit and not force it.
Don't force those
You're
things.
100% right, Mr. Mullins.
She's looking for a foul.
She is certainly looking for a foul. And they probably could have called one there, and I don't think I would have disagreed with it.
Right.
And number 23, Emma West.
But that goes both ways.
It does go both ways. There's been a lot of shot blocks tonight, and
Hey,
haven't called a lot of fouls on
I
them,
don't
and
know
that's
about you.
okay.
Do you want that referee job?
No, I don't. No, I don't. I really don't. And the one thing you can say, though, is that the refs have been consistent, and I think they have called a pretty good ball game.
Yeah.
They really have. Couple times I've been like, ooh, did they miss that? Did they see that?
Right.
But overall, like that,
come
I
on
think
now.
could have been a walk
Could
there,
have been a walk.
in my opinion.
Extra half step there.
Yeah.
Thanks, man. Kyler heading back to the pep band. He's our quad drummer over there. I like to see when kids do a lot of things.
Yeah.
Like I said, we got our telecom team here, but we got, Gracie's one of our telecom kids. We've got pep band members, telecom kids. Hayden, running our wide shot right now, is a boys basketball player.
It's good to see all these kids involved.
Yeah. She is the one girl basketball team here. She's killing it on defense.
That's her third, team foul number 4.
Nia Mitchell, a little bit of foul trouble with 3 fouls.
But she's playing with intensity. And like I say, I wish that would spread a little bit. Nice hands. Nice hands on their side.
All right. 38.
End of the quarter.
29 into the quarter. We're going to take a quick commercial break with Mary Harding High School Telecom Production.
Class, Intro to Video Editing, where you'll be introduced to the latest hardware and software in digital media. Learn to create your own content with overlays, special effects, and audio processors. Your content will only be limited by your imagination. Telecom 1 is a year-long class that introduces you to the world of audio-video broadcast communications. Here you will learn how to operate video hardware and software, design sets, direct and produce events, and expand your editing capabilities broadcasting online and over our public access television channel. You will learn to produce daily news announcements and share your creations throughout our cable television and social media networks. Finally, Telecom 2 is our year-long class available for upperclassmen who have completed the prerequisite Telecom 1 class. Here you will produce and direct your own broadcast events. You will be put in charge of productions and lead other students through the introductory process.
We're back.
All right.
Nice little break.
So here we are, fourth quarter. Lady Prexies, 2-2, could go to 3-2, one game over 500, and could possibly push the Lady Scots to 1-4. But still 8 minutes to play.
But this last 8 minutes, you really hope the Presidents come alive here.
Absolutely.
That last quarter, we were just talking during the break. Ethan was like, "That took forever."
It did. It did. It took forever.
A lot of fouls in that one. A lot of foul shots. A lot of inbounds. How many inbounds did we have in a row?
Well, I think the gal from Highland must have kicked the ball like 7 times.
She thought we were playing soccer. Oh, come on now. Let's see, we should have... Those rebounds shouldn't happen like that. I'm sure that's something Coach White's going to talk about.
7-point lead now for the Lady Prexies.
Nice.
Oh, Hannah White with the rebound, just not able to get it back in.
That was a walk. I don't know what that was. That was a pass. Now don't force it. Yeah. Okay.
Oh.
Well, that was a foul.
Yeah, that was a foul. And he called it in the act of shooting.
Yeah.
Highland foul number 34, Riley Howard. That's her second. Team foul number 4.
There you go. You get about a 10-point cushion. You need to slow it down, use the clock.
Absolutely. At this point, the clock is your friend. But you got to make those foul shots.
Yeah.
That would have given us a 9-point lead. Brexit with an 8-point lead with 6 minutes left. Plenty of time for Highland to come back in this ballgame. Nice defense by
Nice
Kiani.
block.
Nia Mitchell had a dynamite first half.
I'll get it. Sorry about that. I got comfortable with Tyler being here. We lost one of our cameramen, so.
Oh, yeah, that was an
that
over-the-back
was. That
foul by
was.
Gracie. Gracie knew it, too. She was like,
Yeah.
oh.
Well, she was going for the ball, and I don't think she just.
No.
Yeah.
Definitely unintentional.
Yeah.
A poor girl grabbed the back of her head like, oh, God, that hurt.
Yeah. Whoops. Okay, no more fouls. Don't foul. Don't foul. Don't foul.
Fouls, stop the clock.
Well, you got the lead, and they're making their foul shots, you know.
Kiani with the foul.
Party foul number 11, Deani Jackson. That's her second. Team 6.
Next foul, I believe, puts him in the bonus.
Yeah.
Party substitution number 23.
And that could hurt us.
Yes, it could.
There you go. Play smart now. See that?
Oh, just didn't drop.
Again.
Nice pass, nice look, nice everything. Kiani picks up 2 quick fouls. That's her third, I believe.
Foul number 11, Deani Jackson. That's her third. Team foul number 7. Bonus.
Yeah. See, we're in the bonus round. If we keep fouling like that, they can catch us just on foul shots, and that's not good. Just like that. Okay, now. You're not in a hurry. You're not in a hurry.
And they called her for the charge.
Yeah, that's...
So Justice and Anaya both have 4 fouls.
Yeah, see that?
And there is a thin bench for the Lady Prexies. Not many ladies to pull in this ball game.
I don't understand that, forcing the ball like that when you've got the lead. Set it up, run a play, use the clock.
Yep. The clock is your friend. Looks like Coach White may be calling a timeout here soon, depending on what happens with this possession.
I think that's something you see in high school basketball a lot, though, not just the presidents, but just in general, where it turns into like a pickup game at the Y, and they forget that they have plays to run and strategy.
Absolutely.
She walked.
Oh, she carried the ball.
I don't know how that...
I don't know how they didn't call that.
Yeah.
But bonus us, right?
Yep. She just took a step to... Well, there you go. You don't need to fast break every time. Now, take it.
Lady
Take your
Prexies
time.
got an 8-point lead here.
You got 4 minutes. You got the lead.
I think that's what Coach White's telling them.
Set up a play.
There's no shot clock.
Run some strategy.
Pass and dribble.
Yeah.
Do the good old-fashioned keep
Okay.
away.
And the thing is, take the shot. If you get a good open shot or the lane is open and you want to drive, perfect.
Yeah.
But when you force it like that, it doesn't make sense to me. Little fade away. Okay. I wouldn't be surprised if that's what Coach White's going to tell him. Say, look, we got the lead. We got the clock on our side.
Yep, 10-point lead.
Run the plays.
Yep.
We practice the plays. We don't practice run and gun.
I think a lot of the run and gun you see anymore is just kind of with the way basketball is played a lot at the professional level.
Exactly. Yeah, that always is frustrating, I think, as a coach or just as somebody that likes to watch the games here.
Well, the good old-fashioned, what's the coach's name in Hoosiers? I can't think of his name.
Oh.
Played by Gene Hackman.
Yeah,
and
it just escaped.
Free passes before you shoot the ball. That's that old school way of doing things.
Well, that's why I don't like the NBA. I mean, I don't like to watch it because they're so good.
They're amazing.
They just take turns shooting the ball, and and that's why the scores are hundreds of points each. And it's like, college ball I enjoy.
Norman Dale. Thank you, Google. But remember, Norman Dale had Jimmy Chitwood. Oh, wide open for a 3, and she missed it. Oh, but they got the rebound.
Got to rebound those. See, that's
Timeout, Highland. Think he's taking a full timeout here. And is he or is he not? Hold on. Just waiting to see.
I think it is.
I think it is. Just taking us forever to get it on the... All right.
Get our time
With that, we'll take a quick commercial break with Marion High School Telecom Production.
Harding Telecom Digital Media. Unlike television, print, and radio media, which are all one-way communications, digital media creates an interconnected world of interactive communications that puts you in control of content creation and broadcasting. As a member of Harding Telecom, we have 3 ways of building your digital media skills. As an underclassman, you can take our semester-long class, Intro to Video Editing, where you'll be introduced to the latest hardware and software in digital.
We are back.
All right. Back in black, as AC/DC likes to say. Got a question for you.
Yes.
AC/DC better with Brian Johnson or Bon Scott?
Wow. It's that old Sammy Hagar, David Lee Roth question. They're 2 different bands.
You know, I would agree with you with Van Halen, but I think AC/DC kind of stayed the same a little bit, really. They still very much had... Oh, didn't call a foul on that.
I will say, lyrically, I like the Bon Scott era.
Yeah, I do too.
I
think with Bon Scott, they were just a really funky blues band, man. I just liked them a lot with Bon Scott. Not that the Brian Johnson stuff isn't good, because it's excellent.
The difference between those 2 bands, or the 2 singers in particular, was, Bon Scott was almost a pirate.
Yeah.
And Johnson was he was a singer. He was a singer before AC/DC.
Yeah.
They hired him as a singer to come in and finish that album. That album was already in the works with Bon Scott, which I would love to hear those demo tracks of what Back in Black sounded like with Bon Scott.
Well, they're buried somewhere in a vault, and
Yeah.
we'll probably never hear them. Oh, that's an example of where the Prexies just need to hold the ball.
Oh, she walked. I swear.
Justice has to be careful. She only has 1 more foul to give.
Yeah, just play smart. At this point, they're the ones that have to hurry. They're the ones that have to play sloppy. Let them and do that. Exactly.
Yep, exactly. There you go.
You don't have to do that, presidents. You can take your time, set something up, work the clock, just like that. There
Yep.
you go. Let them foul you.
Well, at this point, Highland really isn't committing the fouls that you think they should be committing.
And you know what? That's okay. We'll just eat the clock. Yeah, she's going to take it. Good shot.
You got to take those.
And again, see what they did? They waited for an open shot.
Anaya Mitchell.
And nothing wrong with that. You took a bunch of time off the clock. You took a nice, patient approach to getting a 3. Yeah. Well, if you would have been set, that would have been a charge, but
Yep.
you weren't set.
That is... Yep, Kiani fouls out.
Yeah.
13-point lead, though, with 1 minute and 13 seconds left.
She's trying to argue that she was set. She was not set.
I think we're going to be okay.
Again, you've got a minute and some change.
Let him have the shot.
Play smart.
Kiani Jackson did play a dynamite game tonight, though.
I don't think this kid has missed a foul shot. Number 11?
Brylan Tuggle.
I think she's hit about every one of them. Yep, I jinxed her.
Kamaris Jackson, sister of Kiani.
Yeah.
Here comes the fouling.
The fouling is that was a foul.
Yeah, that was definitely a foul. Can't turn those balls over like that.
Yeah, I don't.
We do have a 12-point lead, but still.
50 seconds left. Don't foul. Don't foul.
Did he call justice for that?
I think he did.
Oh, my.
Yep, she's out.
No, they called that on Gracie.
I thought Gracie even close to her?
I thought they were going to call that on justice.
Okay.
All right, fair enough.
I didn't even see Gracie over there.
I didn't either.
Again, though, you can't give them more. I mean, I think we've got enough of a lead, but still. You can't stop playing. You got to play to the end.
Yep, absolutely.
There you go.
I think it's safe to say that's your ball game.
Yep. 37 seconds.
We could have said it a couple minutes ago, but I didn't want to jinx us.
Another foul. See,
and that's one of those ones like you can't fault the kids at this point for still playing hard and trying to block shots and all of those things. Those are hustle fouls, but also too you just have to realize, hey, listen, we have a pretty solid lead here. There's 30 seconds left. That's a foul we just don't have to give. You did jinx her, by the way.
I did jinx her.
Brylan
Sorry,
Tuggle
kid.
is not making shots now.
Highland's up, number 34, Riley Howard.
Oh, no. She jumped
Lane
it.
violation.
Yep. Now what are we doing? Oh, they turned over. They forfeited the foul.
Yeah.
I was going to say, are you going to call it, or just going to let her keep kidney punching her?
I think you wanted the. Want to take some time off the clock a little bit. Did he call that a? Oh. No, they still have fouls to give. Justice was
we're in the
walking.
bonus
Yeah,
round,
Justice was walking to the line and not realizing that we're not in the bonus.
They've got two more, I think. Okay.
Basketball games. The last couple minutes of basketball games seem to take forever.
Yeah.
They are torturous. Even when there's a comfortable lead, like I understand the strategy of fouling.
Right.
Because there might be a time where you're only down by 2 or 3.
Right.
Where this strategy is going to work.
It's going to make something happen.
But it also, and you have to get yourself ready for those, but also when there's a 12-point lead with 20-some odd seconds left, it seems almost silly to elongate the game like this.
Right.
But I understand why they do it. Don't get me wrong.
Right.
It's all about strategy.
And they're learning the game.
Yep. You may lose this one when you're fouling late in the game, but you may put yourself in a position later on to win a ball game when you're fouling late in the game.
Okay, 22 seconds. 22 of the longest seconds of your life. No, don't do that. Don't do that. See,
Jump ball.
I told you not to do that.
Brylan Tuggle with a great show of sportsmanship helping up Camaris. Oh, my gosh, a timeout.
Well, let's talk about upcoming events.
Okay, do it. Go.
This weekend, Sunday, as a matter of fact. Now, this game, obviously, we're not airing it live, but I will have it on the air tomorrow. And for those of you that are watching at home, we will have our holidays at Harding from 3 to 5:30 on Sunday. And that will feature all of the Harding Music Department. Then next week, we have boys versus River Valley on Friday and girls versus Clear Fork on Saturday. Then we will be on Christmas break. Now, there are, I think, 4 home games, that will take place over the holidays. Unfortunately, we will not air those games because they are non-conference games. And we're on break, so I don't have a class. So, enjoy your Christmas break. Got any big plans there, Mr. Schneider?
You know what? Family's just coming over and going to hang out and just going to enjoy a couple weeks off of work.
Those are the best breaks ever where you don't. I remember the old days when the kids were young and we'd have to travel to Grandma and Grandpa's house and load up everything. And not that we didn't enjoy that.
Yep.
But
you miss those days when they're gone, but the stress of constantly
now,
traveling during the holidays sometimes
being
is just
the
a
elders
lot.
now, They get to come and see us.
That's right. No longer sitting at the kids' table for you,
right.
John Mullins.
That's right.
No
Hey,
longer
it took me
sitting at the
30
kids'
plus
table.
years to get out of the kids' table. There you go. Yeah, Highland's just going through the motions at this point. Yep.
All right.
And that's ball game, ladies and gentlemen.
52-38. Lady Prexies prevail. Lady Prexies move to 3-2. The Lady Scots of Highland move to 1-4. Thanks for having me, Mr. Mullins. Always a pleasure to do a game with you,
Absolutely.
brother.
Until next time.
Until next time, see you, everybody.